Young and the Restless fans, we are in for a bittersweet surprise this week as Tristan Rogers makes his last ever soap opera appearance in a few scenes as Colin Atkinson, father of Kane Ashby on the CBS soap. We're going to talk about Tristan Rogers' recent death and how stunned soap fans are to see the beloved actor one last time when they thought they had already seen his last time on a soap opera. Tristan Rogers' iconic role as Colin Atkinson on Young and the Restless. If you only watch Young and the Restless and not General Hospital over on ABC, you may only know Tristan Rogers as Australian conman Colin Atkinson, one of the many loves of Jill Abbott's life. Colin was a criminal, but also quite a charming con artist who stole $2 billion from Devon Hamilton, but he also stole Jill's heart. Robert Scorpio, Tristan Rogers' enduring legacy on GH. If you also watch General Hospital, especially back in the big heyday, the Luke Spencer and Laura Spencer era, then you would know that Tristan Rogers played legendary WSB spy Robert Scorpio. He's been a major player since the 80s over on the ABC soap. Tristan Rogers was definitely a GH icon, to be sure. He was my very first soap crush. I was just a kid when my big sister was watching in the Luke and Laura days, and I heard that accent and I saw Robert Scorpio and I fell in love. A bittersweet farewell, Tristan Rogers' last GH scenes and cancer fight. Back in July, a few weeks before Tristan passed away, ABC soap fans saw what they thought were his final soap opera scenes ever. But now we've got this welcome surprise on YNR this week. Back on July 18th, Tristan Rogers wrapped his run on General Hospital forever. Although fans didn't know it at the time, they had no idea that he was sick. He didn't look well. Over the past year, when we'd seen him a few times, he looked increasingly thinner, frailer, and all of a sudden looked older, and it was super sad. We didn't know at the time that he was terminally ill. He returned as Robert for just 2 episodes to facilitate actress Sophia Madsen's exit as Robert's daughter, Sasha Gilmore. She had only been revealed as Robert's daughter just a few months prior, which was actually a big rewrite of his character's history. He left town with his love, Holly Sutton, after the reveal. That seems to have been for actor Tristan Rogers to pursue treatment for his lung cancer. When we saw Tristan back in mid-July, we had been pre-warned by a leak that he was only back for 2 episodes and then would be gone again indefinitely. It was a happy ending for his General Hospital character because Robert was reunited with his daughter, Sasha, and he got to meet his granddaughter, Daisy, and they moved in with him. That was very sweet. Remembering Tristan Rogers, a legacy across General Hospital and YNR. Unfortunately, there is not a happy ending for Tristan Rogers' character, Colin Atkinson. 3 weeks after we saw Tristan looking very frail on General Hospital, he lost his battle with cancer and passed away on August 15th. Tristan's legacy as Robert on General Hospital spanned 45 years. It was amazing, unforgettable, and iconic, all the good things you can say about it. His role on Young and the Restless as Colin Atkinson was much newer, and even though it didn't last nearly as long, it was spectacular. Colin Atkinson's return, Tristan Rogers' last YNR scenes. When it came out this week that Tristan was going to reprise his role of Colin one last time for a final flashback scene, it was amazing. This week, we see Colin with his son, Kane, who just returned after 6 years away. This is the first, last, and only time to see Tristan Rogers working with Kane's recast actor, Billy Flynn. Tristan Rogers originated the role of Colin Atkinson back in 2010. Colin was fresh out of prison for his deeds to do with organized crime in Australia. He then came to Genoa City looking for his son Kane, who was played back then by Daniel Goddard, who interestingly is now over on General Hospital. Colin wanted Kane to come back to Australia to accept his role as the heir to Colin's criminal enterprise, but Kane refused. Colin stuck around and won Jill's heart, but he also broke it.